them underground since we underground. They keep us underground, but it's our time now. On the ground, but we finna take flight. Lead a hype, bitch, you in for a fight. This is the final round.
Came with a mean hook, city's pristine look. For seamless scene demeanor, I'm overworked. Dirt by some dirt, they trying to bury me, but it doesn't work. Said UG my damn. Yo, this is XBL Final Round. I am your host, Insane. And we're going to go over what happened. We're going to go over the controversy. We're going to go over the disqualifications. We're going to go over it all. And normally we'd have a host for this event, but we're just rocking it live. So we got the Rap Chain champion being announced today for UG Radio. We got the winners. We got the votes in. We had an overwhelming number of votes that actually came in. And we actually hit a limit count on votes. So it is what it is. We had a lot of mistakes. We had a lot of things that went well. And then we had a lot of things that just was shit. So, you know me, I'm always going to be honest. So we're going to break it down. We're going to watch the show together. We're going to go over it. And we're going to pick our winners, man. I know a lot of hype out there. I know a lot of people been waiting for this moment. And XBL, first of all, let me just tell you, Extreme Battle League, this is the first event, okay? Fluent, Knoski came together to battle each other in a main event. Some things had happened that led to them not being able to be on the original show. And then we had the second episode to showcase that. So we're going to go over everything. I hope you guys are ready. I'm ready. As always, this your boy Insane, UG Radio, .online, the #1 hip-hop place to pop music, to hear new talent. I mean, there's no other place that I could even tell you to go. UG Radio, .online. All right, that being said, let me go ahead and we're going to pull this up here. I hope you guys can see this. Fairly new at podcasting, but hey, who gives a shit, right? We gonna rock this. So, you know, XBL started. We had a really good intro here.
You are now
Love that intro, man. That's so cool.
Welcome to Extreme Battle League, XBL, the finest. Today we got a hell of a show as we pit up artists on acapella and disc battle tracks. For the main event, we have Fluent taking on Knoski. For the co-main event, Frequency to God versus Punch God.
I'm gonna stop it right here because this is the first mess up. If you see, you know, XBL has a blue team and a red team. And as we go through this, you're going to see the blue team and the red team were switched over. So I don't know what the hell happened there. I like this concept. I hope this is a concept that we get to stick with, a blue team and a red team, just like boxing. We actually had, OG had said something to me about it. Like he liked the concept and even gave like how we could implement intros and just make it so much doper. So ecstatic for that. You know, it's good to get that feedback. You know, we need to know what needs to be fixed. Quick shout out to Capital One, UGTV, Hook Squad for coming in and doing a halftime show, Coaster, Underground Radio Games. If you have not seen that, there's a lot of games. There's Mini UG, there's Stuntin'. A lot of games still being updated, implemented, and we're looking for ideas on that as well. And of course, always AdMix, our sponsor pool. So yeah, concept was a blue and a red.
Battle of the Gods. Championship rounds of 5-minute max. Co-main event, 1 round unlimited and diss tracks of 1 track. Think we're done, we're not. We're top the Rap Chain. As 2 champions, go at it and collide. And if you would like to be in Rap Chain, go ahead and go to ugradio.online. Hit top the Rap Chain. Enter your artist name. Then enter the track that you'd like to
Very
submit
easy
to
to
go
do.
up against
Check it out. You can go on there, put your name, put your track. You'll be thrown in the pool. You don't know who you're going up against.
Ladies and gentlemen, you are now entered the battle cage.
top.
Right here, this Brock comes, kills it.
Yeah, I'm not the same as I used to be. Turn the page, had to open a new book to read. It's not about me, chasing my dream, better with a team, yeah. We all gon' eat, nothing's free, everything we keep, yeah. Yeah, I'm not the same as you used to know. Moving different now, yeah, if I became a pro. Rocking shows round the globe, UG put me on. Not the same, had to change, yeah, so I can grow. Not the same, and yeah, I had to change. Yeah, I did a U-turn in the turning lane. Had to find a better way, you know I had to escape. On the highway, on the interstate, from bit and keep up. I done changed the pace. Yeah, you so behind, boy, I don't wanna race. Yeah, it's UG Die Radio, you know the state. North Carolina, where you find me, yeah, I hold a gate. Okay, I did it. As soon as I changed up, they started calling me different. I guess they didn't listen, that this is the prescription. And if you get sick, we're gonna have to check your symptoms.
Stuck up in the system.
No, I ain't gonna live it, I'ma stand there and move different about face and pivot. They say I ran the distance, and yeah, that I mentioned. It's a new me, I'm not the same, and that's the difference. Yeah, I'm not the same as I used to be. Turn the page, had to open a new book to read. It's not about me, chasing my dream, better with a team, yeah. We all gon' eat, nothing's free, everything we keep, yeah. Yeah, I'm not the same as you used to know. Moving different now, yeah, if I became a pro. Rocking shows round the globe, UG put me on. Not the same, had to change, yeah, so I could grow.
First off, you and me is not the same. Been at it, wish you had it. Asymptomatic delays, my flow dramatic like asthmatic, smoking on high grade. Can't handle the flames, got y'all sweating. Y'all need to hydrate. Had to go and stop taking advice, cause what may have worked for them ain't what I want for my life. I'ma do it my way, don't care if I'm wrong or if I'm right. It's what I learned in this life, there's gotta be sacrifice. Yeah, I'm not the same guy that you used to know. Found my home thanks to UG, I'm the next to blow. Let them know I snuck up on the game like an edible. I'm too incredible, yeah, it's inevitable, yeah. If you don't know who I am, then let me let you know. Money always the outcome, MATO. Chasing my dream, running off steam from all the heat that I'ma bring. Keeping it clean, see what I see, I'm not what you think, there's more than me. There was a time that I was falling apart, but pulled myself back together, sometimes you need a restart. Now I'm bigger and better, getting seen from afar. More clever than ever now that I'm playing it smart. I've been topping the charts, yeah, you see where I'm at. I'm in too far, I ain't ever looking back. And I'm addicted to this life and I won't ever relapse. And I'ma always keep it chill, but I can never relax. I need
Big fish.
Small fish. We got the hooks. I like hooks. Hooks.
And I just realized the whole damn time my mic wasn't on. Anyway, what I was trying to say, fast back to what I said, was one of the hardest starts to the battle cage that we've ever even experienced. So props to Brock. I mean, that came off hot. I mean, I wouldn't want to go after him. I would, towel's already getting thrown. Like, nah, man, that shit was so hot. It's gonna take something big and strong, but you don't know what you're going up against. And I still think, Lit, been a champ for a while, did a great job. So let's go into that right now.
You are now tuned in to UG Radio. UG Radio.
Cause those headlights can't stop me. I'll just hold on for dear life. Yeah, I can't give up this feeling that I get when looking down from this high.
Call me the Skywalker, no Luke, I fly farther. In the booth you ain't the truth, so why bother? Why I author that authentic? I don't mince words, so if I said it, I meant it. Point blank period, like the end of a sentence. Step in my path, you feel the wrath of society's menace. I could tell you like the attention. That's why you try to be extra. You be out chasing clout, no doubt, while I'm inside striving for excellence. On a mission to the top of the rap chain with these rhymes. Try to hate, wait, homie, you got plenty of time to underestimate. Well, it be spitting in rhymes. Do we got what it takes? Well, that's a question in time. I'm lit.
Cause those headlights can't stop me. I'll just hold on for dear life. Yeah, I can't give up this feeling that I get when looking down from this
I'm on a mission to the top, and destination, my penetration is what they facing. When a hater gets to hating, deadly situation, what they underestimating. Fucking with the wrong dudes, still want a participation, you ain't never lied. Contemplate on how we continue to multiply, but it don't take much for men to hate can take your life. Yeah, we make it create a beautiful gift from God. We question his fate because of the hate that it's surrounded by. Get it together, homie, we born to die. That's why I'm holding on to something that'll send you to the sky. I'm holding on with golden arms, the UG stand for you, God. Threaten you with violence, I'ma pull up like some tube socks. Bring to teach a nation, bitch, I'm feeling like I'm Tupac. I'm lit.
Headlights can't stop me. I'll just hold on for dear life. Yeah, I can't give up this feeling that I get when looking down from this high.
That's right, baby. Lit MC.
Yo, woo! Top the rap chain that started off, y'all. That was dope. So over in the red, we got Brock Damien coming in to try to snag up that belt. And what we gave him was a 10-0, 10-10, 9-10, the bar structure. Not a lot of multis, but the believability and wordplay, man, that was off the hook. Gave him only a 9 for cadence and 10 originality. So on the other side, it makes it 9-0 again, not a lot of multis.
All right, I'm going to just stop it right there and chime in a little bit. Like I said, Brock came in, the bar structure, Mado came, backed him up there, was pretty good. Lit's track wasn't bad either. He had the pre in there, his cadence, his words, and it was nice. It went good. It went with the track, but it was more like, a laid back Sunday. You're going to flip that on. You're going to chill. You're going to listen to it. Where, Brock's was just like, bomb, bomb, bomb. So kind of a night and day there. So, it was still close. I like how they did that there. And as you could tell prior, Brock had the red background and Lit had the blue. So going back to that red and blue whole thing. But yeah, so here's where the controversy starts after that. So Lit obviously got a little upset, thought he had lost the whole thing, totally forgot there's a popular vote, then there's the other judge's vote. He kind of did his own thing. Like, I'm not going to go too into it. He ended up getting himself disqualified, which is a first, for first XBL and for UG Radio. We don't even have, rules behind that and stuff. So that opened that up. So we're going to have some rules and stuff. Unfortunately for Lit, he did win the popular vote. The votes were maxed out. he came in with more votes. So right now, it would technically be tied, which is kind of how the battle cage goes, man. A lot of ties, a lot of tie breakers. But with the disqualification, we'll never know. I mean, he's going to have to work himself back up and be patient, man, is all I could say. He still had a shot. He still had a chance. But we have a new Top the Rap Chain champion, Brock Damien. Great job. Hot track. I say for this year, Gambino Summer Heat, which is up for an award. I mean, if those two tracks were playing against each other, oh man, that would have been like a dream come true, man. Both those tracks are solid. And I hope you guys, when you get the pre-rewards, you get to hear the music and stuff. If you haven't, go to ugradio.online to the radio station. Hear it. It's playing now. So let's go ahead and move on.
9-10-9. That was close as it could get. And I'll tell you what, from the developers, the engineers, and on behalf of UG, me, myself, we sided with the red team on this one, man. We thought that shit just popped off. Lit did a great job. He's defended this belt so many times, and it's still up for grabs. It depends on the popular vote, and you can still vote. So go online and select your vote and see who becomes Top the Rap Chain.
Woo! Man, this intro, this cut work, solid. So we got E45, Elevated Mental versus Israel and Ram.
See what you done walked into?
Remember, you wanted this.
This is Legion.
Okay,
4-5, you ready? Yow.
better work.
It's your boy Elevated Mental in the building. We got the boy E45. UG, what up? I ain't got no rap. Let's get it.
Yo, we shark bait, wish a nigga would like the park. Then a couple foes pointing at this nigga, that's a hard eight. My yard mates only eat the vittles off a large plate. The heater tuck known to beam him up without the star date. My flow so galactic, I ain't talking about a Stargate. Homie, I'm the king of my block without the scar face. That hard base, get a nigga wig and get a squad lace. Got him going no T for the paper like the job place. See, this a whole different level to the madness. My flow the type of drug you can peddle to the masses. He say he want that smoke until it's settled with the ashes. Lifting his soul, since it wouldn't settle in the casket. This no longer ego, yo, the difference here is passion. My bars are higher level, so is distance in our rations. You failed on this mission, didn't finish with the action. Now let's strap across his chest like the seatbelt when it fastens.
The last thing I'm worried about is what a fucking set of gums say. Pump fake with a pistol grip pump, but it's not fake. Run away, keep that tummy here, figure like the runway. Turn a good day bad like you driving up a one-way. Punching tickets on any given Sunday. Never resting on the Sabbath. Ass whoopings come from Monday through Monday. Hella smart, but everything I do the dumb way. Making murders to my pen. Ink murderer, Herb Gotti and Ashanti. Never seen what I do to a pack of college rule composition. Those who are hoes, I punch holes in opposition. Competition get exposed, I uphold my position. Scars on my head from my crown, but I'm still not a Christian. Still on point like a thorn. Naked arms, but I bear 'em. Shit a king with a tool, drop jewels, but I don't wear 'em. Top rank, but not white like Bob Aaron. Best to scram, cause we ain't sparing pussy niggas. PBC, we are the champions. Great.
We the Legion and we focus on attack. About to take it to the house, off that motion to the flat. We was chosen from the pack. Know this for the stats, cause they laughing at your jokes, don't mean they open to the facts. We the Legion and we focus on attack. About to take it to the house, off that motion to the flat. We were chosen from the pack. Know this for the stats, cause they laughing at your jokes, don't mean they open to the facts.
All right, man. You know, the lyrics and where they're hitting on that is top tier. Really enjoyed it. The background of that was dope. I mean, it all kind of went together with that red theme, right? Great overall performance, I thought there. I thought for a diss track, you know, they could have been a little bit more like attactive to their opponent and stuff, but they kind of went to higher lyrical level. So that was dope. A lot of people had really good feedback on that. I mean, even Punch God, who we're going to watch here in a few, he actually thought they did a better job. So, You know, I'm about to tell you that the votes for the popular was extremely close, but there is a winner. But let's hear the other half and see how that goes.
Next round. Next up.
I just did some recon, pull up on the nigga YouTube. Pen game mean, whopping 20-something views. I started clowning cuz, is this really you? I wasn't expected to see somebody who looks as bummy as you. Trying to keep your shit together on the surface, but you can tell, nigga, you're all down and discouraged. You're sunken in and malnourished. I know that the devil's out there, your soul he wants to purchase. And right now it's on sale for cheap. Shake hands with the devil and find sulfur on your sleeve. These niggas talking about shark bait. You from Michigan, nigga, you know there ain't no sharks in the Great Lakes. Silly bars to make, with a milli I lie in wait for a great to make a mistake. Just had my fed off a dude from the Dirty Glove. I'm from Crip City, now I'm out for a blood. Southbound Thomas Guy, GPS on paperback. Destination Arkansas, about to bag a razorback. From the sticks to the hood, it's all good. When you see E hanging, nigga, that's when you know I'm in your neck of the woods. Now mercy's for the weak, so when I speak I yell. I got the modified Mozzie and he speaks with shells. And nigga down quick and we giving them hell. Y'all niggas like horse on chessboards, all your moves ending hells. Niggas love to say they keep it real. Stainless steel kept concealed when I'm passing through Fayetteville. And watch these 6 hours pout, watch the bodies mount. I'm the reason behind the Clinton body count. And watch these plans take shape off the Sherm sticks. Yo, this a different type of Watergate. Just copped a street sweeper from my nigga off the 7. No for body bags and deep freezers. Modified Saudis and meat cleavers. Inner city jungle banging out the speakers. Until the chalk outlines, I stay down for mines. With a pistol grip pump in my left at all times.
This a big ratchet. When it kick, it leave a bruise on my shoulder. After him and his lover take the L, then it's over. Get it? I use your name to explain how you died. It's simple. I just put E in front of the 45. Bang. This hole big enough to place a crew in it. One body bag as the world watching. We bout to zip 2 in it. Direct shots. I'm Wes Craven over instrumental. His brain lifted out of his top. I elevated mental. S on my chest, they in grave danger. If Clark Kent take off that brown blazer and bring the Tommy out, that's the White Ranger. I let that hot metal dry your scalp. Soon as you flake, remove head and shoulders. Look, it's Israeli and these niggas fragile. The cure for my cancerous pen died with Dr. Sebi. Stage 4 type past chemo. I'm Carlos Gambino. Won't make the same mistake as Carlito. Before that, I had you to land in your mouth and spill your grill to this temple. On purpose, how I accidental. You think you mental? I'm a parasitic aneurysm. Attaching on to your cerebral is my mannerism. His pineal gland got chewed from the inside, explaining why he died with his eyes open. I tried to warn him, my pen different. They both fell victim to a boa constrictor. Now the Morgan's coming to get you.
Man, that was a battle, yo. It's your boy Insane. I am judging tonight for UG developers. We got our engineers behind this. They've all heard the tracks, and I kind of agree with them. We're going to go 9, 9, 9, 9, 10, and 10. Cadence and originality is going to go to Red for Mental and E45. On the blue side, we're going to go 10, 10, 10, 10, and then 9, 9. We thought the bar structure.
So just to stop right there, just so you guys know, from their standpoint, the bar structure, the multis, the believability, and the wordplay they had for the blue team, which was Israel and Realm, because they felt like when you hear a diss track, that's what you're going to hear. You know, he was talking about looking them up online, rolling through, and then Israel came through with some really clever words, and I know for a fact that's why they lean towards that. Doesn't mean either or did better or worse. I thought both tracks were just what we needed to kick off XBL, you know, one Defiance. I mean, it was dope. And when I say these votes are close, we're talking over 200, okay? And we're talking within three votes. 3 votes decided, and they decided for Israel and Realm. So, ain't no judge needed. That's 2-1-0. The KO, the knockout. So, good job. Pretty excited for Elevated. He's stepping up, and he's going to take on a real OG and OG Scoundrel on a verbal acapella. So, excited to see what he can do. E45, one of UG's faves, man. You guys killed it. I would pat yourself on the back. I thought you guys did a really good job, man. I thought it was close. I mean, if I was going to score this, man, it would have been a tie, really. But when it comes to what they seen versus what you're hearing, so if you hear it's a diss track and you're hearing straight jabs instead of lyrical stuff, because the lyrical stuff sometimes has got to make you think. But they did a good job, man. Great job.
There was some multis in there. We believe what they were saying, and the wordplay was crazy, yo. Israel and Realm brought it. I got much love for all 4 of you guys. Great job. Thanks for being on the show. We appreciate it.
And before we go, there was some controversy behind this. So originally, it was supposed to be Realm and Tai Wu. Tai Wu and Realm had a little bit of issue deciding, what to do with the track. Both wanted to go different ways. And I think the choice that was made was the right choice. Israel's dope. I can't wait to see him do some acapella battles and bring him more to XBL. Nothing against Tai Wu. I know we'll see Tai Wu at some point in time in here. But overall, I like what happened because I felt like that was a really good diss track battle, and will go down in the books as one of the best, if not the best, for the first show. That was what we wanted.
We're now tuned in to UG Radio. UG Radio.
Big fish, small fish. We got the hooks.
Halftime show with Hook Squad.
Yo, what's good? It's your boy Brock Damien with Hook Squad. You already know we in the building. Yo, big shout out to XBL Defiance. Got a lot of crazy talent and heat in here tonight. Yo, but until then, let's start it off with one of my tracks called My Shawty featuring J Mado.
So we're not going to play through this. I'm going to actually speed it up. Nothing against the halftime show. We're just trying to make this show a little bit shorter. As you see, Feeling the Vibes, My Shawnee, 2 tracks that trended very well. They both peaked on UG Radio. 2 Eyes Blind, bringing his style. Great artist as well. Been around. Those who know him, he is an OG as well, and like to see him actually in the battle arena as well. So.
I like hooks. Hook Squad.
Great job, by the way. Awesome halftime. Go back, spin it, listen to it if you haven't heard it.
Legends step up to the mic and perform, not only before the moon,
this made me
but
just want
before those who want to consume, like battle wounds to the womb.
Yeah, this is dope
Radio,
intro.
XBL presents Respect. Number 2 in the books coming.
Yeah, number 2 coming. We putting it together now. We're gonna be fixing some of the things we did wrong.
Not only do we have a legend in the booth, we have someone from this show stepping up to see who can be the one to leave with the respect. Elevated Mental versus OG Scoundrel.
That's gonna be
your boy Elevated Mental in the building. Man. Dirty Gloves on your dick.
Both of them did
your
the
fam
interview.
To the death of me.
Great interview. We're going to speed past that as well. If you guys have not heard this, you see the YouTube. You see the link. Go up there, hit it, watch it. I thought both of them answered the questions well. They did well. I can't wait for that battle, man. That battle is going to be sick. I mean, if not the best battle we'll ever have heard. All right, here we go. Love this intro, by the way.
2 gods in the same place? Hallelujah. Such a miracle. They say God is good all the time, but I seen you battle, and you are fucking terrible. Let us pray for my followers who get led astray, but being a false prophet means now you got some hell to pay. Booking a match with this kind of fire, on God, you do not deserve it. But even though he's facing a cremation, you gotta earn it. Dude, you tripping. Who you kidding? You only practice what you preach. If Lutherans a new religion, I'll prove your fiction. Nothing but a superstition. Get nailed by these hands, son? You be wishing it was crucifixion. Cross punch God, and it's all over. One right cross and your spirit gonna cross over. The Savior's here, but ain't nobody here to save you. Not even close to a God. I'll make Lucifer your nearest neighbor. You ain't the same as this. Go and give your name a switch. Punch God so unbelievable, I'll make this bitch an atheist. You not a pope, a priest, a pastor, or a reverend. You's a motherfucking nobody. Immaculate conception. I dug a plot for this imposter. Call it God's plan. Only God you hear after I rap is God damn. Call this Sunday school. You better be a fast learner, cause I'm teaching you a lesson and we can call it mass murder. My pen serves a higher purpose than anything you find in churches. Couldn't match these words of God if you photocopy Bible verses. I don't care what you call yourself. We ain't the same. I put a blade to your jugular. Now let me hear you say my name in vain. Divine intervention. That would be your only hope. But I am Father and Son. Now his only hope is Holy Ghost. Far as throwing fist, you talking to the goat of this. Even though Underground is hosting it, you best believe it's over with. You catch these beats over and over, like you trying to stay in rhythm. Nothing but strong hand punches. I'm showing favoritism. First right'll knock that stupid look off your face, but I ain't playing with them. Then another right and knock something else off. It's plagiarism. I watched you battle an old ass man. And you got murdered too. Let's keep it 100. He was 70, plus he 30 Jew. He had a big ass beard that was all gray. And fuck a small room battle, y'all was rapping in a hallway. You forgot half your lines. But what was incredible was even the ones you did remember were also forgettable. And you call yourself a god? What the fuck? That's the worst battle I've ever seen, and you were still the runner-up. It's time to rap. This battle is your last match. My bar's like an execution style, bullet through your snapback. The ink from my ballpoint qualifies as hazmat. You just here to give the audience something they can laugh at. Fast fact, your whole style is ass crack. Fuck a body bag, just zip them in a trash sack. I'm on my A game. Always been a class act. You started at the bottom and you ain't never make it past that. Plus you are small and fat. No talent, but all the snacks. You wrestle with your weight, but it's obvious you lost the match. Pray to God for his grace, cause you are just a disgrace. I can turn water into wine. You would switch it to a milkshake. Ain't no match made in heaven. This shit is unfair. We can tell by looking at that man, he ain't never been upstairs. I'm the highest tier, pioneer, a level you ain't kinda near. Got the crowd making faces like the first time they tried a beer. Holy shit. Your grave is where I'll drop a deuce. Doctors couldn't save him because his writing style was Dr. Seuss. He's not a Superman, but actually, the honest truth, he built like the Man of Steel if you happen to be watching Juice. You ain't no shooter like Bishop. You could never pose a threat. Even if you are strapped with something, it's only just to hold your breast. They know if I'm strapped with something, he might use it. You can catch something to your helmet like Eli threw it. Get your pen and pad. Be my student. This wannabe carbon copy, I see right through it. This is biblical versus typical. A man who shows no pity versus a man who is pitiful. All of this dying has you feeling invincible. I don't see you never being shit. And I ain't even cynical, I'm mythical. Till now you only heard of me. Then you ended up another name in the middle of my murder spree. First degree. Let this nerd say a word to me. This wannabe emerging artist is headed to emergency with certainty. Guaranteed he's assured to see. This battle is Steve Urkel trying to arm wrestle Hercules. In a fist fight, I know that you the bitch type. My hand's so consistent with the 1-2, get clocked like it's midnight. Left, right, you don't want to take it there. Them two hands together, you better off to say your prayers. Fuck a frequency, cause if he see me, we can sum his entire verse up with
rest in peace. Oh man, Punch God, like he always does, man. He just comes hard. I like how he took the whole Battle of the Gods theme and just ran with it. And yeah, if this was your first time ever hearing Punch God, you're probably like, oh, same Brock effect with that track. Like, oh, what's this guy gonna come up with? What's this guy gonna say? Is he even gonna say anything? I mean, if this was live, I mean, I think he'd be a little nervous, to be honest with you. But, you know, he did do a pretty good job. My only complaints, you'll see after we hear it.
I guess he had to summon a god again just to get the task done. Yeah, any regrets after this? I'm not gonna have none. But your decision to try to battle me, that was a bad one. Let's get straight to the point. They say frequencies the rate of repetition of sound waves in any given moment. That sound like some nerd shit, don't it? Meanwhile, I've been in and out of portals. Somehow landed in front of you. So whatever you got to say, save it for the birds. I don't duck smoke. Why would I run from you when your flow is garbage? Dumpster juice. You belong at the bottom. I'm talking gum on shoe. You saw what I do in person, so what makes you think I won't go dumb on you? And I heard you been talking. I was disturbed with the chatter, but if it's no action behind the verb, then the words don't matter. You know what time it is. It's shots fired. Tooley's bangle. I can whoop this nigga like booty tang. They got frequency the guy versus a nigga with a fruity name, so take precaution. Is it your life you want? Today, you getting drugged. I'm trying to spike the punch. Yeah, I'ma make this count. I got more for you. You just don't know what I got in store for you. You're not a part of battle rap or in the core panel. I hope you walk through your house and your pocket get caught on your door handle. I gave this bitch a hump in the back. Now your whore camel. Your visual gonna have powdered Kool-Aid packs with 4 candles. I'll break a seal, rip a pack. You beat me with your watered down flow? Nah, I can't picture that. Cause you don't pour nothing into the culture. What type of shit is that? Pay attention. Don't get lost in the slander. You just a fruit punch like Saucy Santana. I battle anywhere. I been remote like Universal. I put 2 straps to your shirt like you was Urkel. This should have been for the money bag. I thought I heard something. TV changed the following program like the purge coming. You belong with the peasants. Nah, he don't deserve nothing. Bottom feeder, glizzy goblin leader, possum breeder, your bitch a Chewbacca screamer. I nut on her face and make her do the dance, the Macarena, then tell her to rub it in like it's Noxzema. Nigga, I'm from Memphis, the same place where they killed Dolph. And bitch, ain't nothing new about you. You getting killed off. These shells gonna make you lean. Nah, fuck that. I flipped the word. These shells gonna make them kneel. The Armstrong like Lance. Really, I ain't have to use the hammer. I'd rather use my hands. But that metal keep giving me flashbacks up in that building when I was teaching that white girl how to move. I was trying to save the last dance. So don't tuck that jaw talk to me. I've been moving weight like barbells across the county lines. It was zipped and tied. Still had the new car smell. We had the fiends popping pills doing cartwheels while we was cooking up in the kitchen like it was Sunday dinners. To them, it was oxtail. You fiction. You not real. You went to the top and fell to the bottom. So how that rock feel? You better be glad it's only 1 round. Because if it was 3, it would have got worse for you. Just know you went against Frequency the God today. And I brought that hearse for you.
Yo, Battle of the Gods is in the books. Right. We have Frequency the God coming up against Punch God. Yo, this is insane. And the only thing I got to say is the mic pops and the clarity in the recording may have hurt Frequency the God. Didn't mean he didn't bring it. I thought both of them brought it. But yo, we can only have one winner, so I'm gonna go ahead and break it down for the UG, how we scored it. So for the red, the following is how we scored this bout. We gave it 10, 10, 10, 10, 9, 10. We thought the bars were there, the multis, the believability, the wordplay. We did give cadence over there to Frequency because we thought he did show up and he did a good job too as well. So we gave 10 to originality for Punch God and his punches. We gave a 9, 9, 9, 9, 10, 9 for Frequency. Great battle, you guys. Both of you were going at it. It would have been nice at the end when we heard him say it if they could go 3 rounds. I know everybody in here would love to have seen a second round, maybe a third, maybe in the near future. The only suggestion I would have is to make sure when you show up to these events, the mic is clean. But that's my vote. Everyone go to ugradio.online and cast yours.
Yeah, so before we go into the next controversy, I just want to say, a couple more rounds would have been nice. But after replaying that and going over that and just listening, it was one-sided. And not only did I see it that way, all the votes came in, they seen it that way. It was a clear victory for Punch God. Now he is 1-0 under the XBL banner. Great job, man. I thought it was awesome, man. It was a good verse, a lot of punches in there. And I'm not saying Frequency did bad. He did a pretty good job. He brought it. He did better than I expected, to be honest with you. I hadn't heard a whole lot of him, and he's a stand-up, in-your-face battle rapper, so he doesn't do this. He's in the arena, he's on the stage, he's yelling at your face, all this stuff. So, yeah. So, that being said, I've got to go over here because we're going to have to jump in and we're going to have to play Fluent. So, the controversy behind there was the day that we were supposed to launch. We had some issues. Knoski had came into a chat and he had said that he thought it was canceled. And something to do within the other group where they were talking or whatever. He thought the event was canceled and that he'd need more time, which Fluent granted him the more time. And then he had his verse done. His verse was ready to go for the show within hours, but then Fluent wasn't ready. Fluent was ready, but he didn't want to play those games. So he just, nah, you're not there. And that's, again, XBL's fault. We should have had something in place that if you don't show up, it's crickets, you lose. You got a losing battle record on our program. So things learned. I don't really know a lot behind it. I would have liked to have gotten them both on the phone or something, and maybe that can happen, but it's already in the books. We're going to move on. Fluent has just accepted his next challenge. It's going to be against It's the Six, and I love It's the Six, man. I think this is going to be great. He's going to come with Spanish, English. He gonna rip it up, man, and he's pumped. He asked for this, and Fluent said, all right, bring it on, man. Let's see if I can get another one. So I'm gonna play this. We'll talk about it a little bit. So let me go ahead and get that pulled up right now. Knoski goes first. And notice.
And Kosi, King of Swahili, 718 and today 187 me. I said I beat Punch God, beat OG, and now I got this bitch Fluent. This is what y'all ordered. Well, welcome to the shop. This shit's booming, so watch me get to it. I don't want to hear you talk about your Glock and Sig shooting or fake stories on how you got the shit moving, because that's what I really do on the block. Make hits and produce for the rock like Rick Rubin. This bitch stupid. When I target this bum, oh dear, I let it bam, B. I'm all for the hunt. Get the shell and slugs like Elmer Fudd. Sparking a pump, or it's the little weapon. You catch a headshot from the lock and you slumped. I've been on go since I fought 5 niggas at once as a little nigga. Bitch, I had heart from the jump. I wanna know, who fathered this chump? It don't matter, cause I'ma son him when I spar with this punk. Sever his body and use the backs of different cars for the dump. Basically, since you got to drive the trip, they'll find different pieces of your carcass and trunks. You bout to fall and get drugged by a nigga who quit alcohol and drugs. No shame in my game, I had to get well. You see, they fuck with me because I'm focused on recovery. And after this battle, you gonna have to as well. Yeah, I'm into sobriety, but I'm not a role model, so my footsteps don't follow. If he poking his chest, open his flesh. That's the bro motto. Then stash the switchblade, grab his rib cage, easy extraction cause the bone's hollow, and shove it into his Adam's apple. I'm talking ribbing his neck like a Patron bottle. Niggas love to act 10 feet tall around bitches. I'ma catch him while he home with his shorty. Touch down and leave the helmet of a giant blown out with a cowboy. I'll up the skull with the 40. Use one hand when I do it. I got experience when it comes to knowing how to pop tools. My name's Knoski and I'm an alcoholic. If anyone know how to put a 40 to their lips, I do. Glocks too, any type of Rugers, llamas. So it don't matter if this dude flew, try to move with armor, rifles, gats, automatic straps. I know how to shoot them proper. Basically, I'll make a nigga fry if I go on a metal bender, like Futurama. We talking money? I went through some commas. We not the same. You all types of lame. When the pandemic was going on, I was scamming UE in the middle of it, just like your name. I'm all about money. Used to be with some insane killers. I stayed with Blazers, but now I moved on to the Bucks like Dame Lillard. If I wanted to, I could fuck your dame, nigga. Put this pain in her. You'd hear about how she put her lips on me, even though I ain't kiss her. Your bitch get loose off the goose. All I gotta do is make sure she drink liquor. Your fucking skeezer would try to fight her drunk demeanor, but the buzzer beat her. It's a game winner. Stop it, dude. You made that thought your boo. So even she getting hit when I grip the clip and cock the tool. Headshot. Her brain gonna be what I send them rockets through. And ironically, them same hollows will drop you too. The shit's sick. I was masked up when I got the shot. And they still wondering how the fuck I got the flu. Eastside.
Yo, so that's what I was talking about. Said he didn't have it, sent it the day of the fight, and other arrangements were already made. So, we had to go back, we had to move forward, and then, drop this battle later. I mean, hopefully we don't have that with respect. Like I said, we're kind of all learning and putting these programs together. So, next up's Fluent.
UG Radio.
They said the bars you brought are less substantial. You ought to get dismantled. They want to reprimand you because you lied like a bitch the day of the battle, said you thought the event was canceled. Why the fuck would the event be canceled? You need to quit the lie spinning. You finish line ribbon. You here to just get ran through. Even said he caught the flu 3 days ago. Crying because they misspelled his name on the flyer. The truth is UG Radio don't give a fuck what your goofy name is though. Is it Knoski, Nkuchi, or Nkosi? You was dead before you even got here and it's about to get ghostly. You already got bodied by Punch God. It's no secret. This hoe cheated. Go peep it. You about to see this motherfucker get buckled. Both knees click. You think I hit him with an oblique kick. Listen, fam. We saw your bitch and Carol on Instagram and we convinced that it's a man. He's with a trans. He said, nah, she just manly fluent. Son, you not driving a beat up family Buick, but you leaking tranny fluid. So stop fronting like you tucked a ratchet, you fucking faggot. I'll crush and flatten your disgusting fat bitch white face with a rubber mallet. Up here fronting like you wanna battle me. If you got one bar about flu shots, wheelchairs, or COVID-19, you lose automatically. Fuck around, get severed in half with the end of an axe. Leg get detached. Dumping your heart up in bubbling water to render the fat. Cave your head until it's dent in the bat. Jet then come back after getting the strap out of sombrero like a Mexican hat. What, we got 4 minutes each? Your neck could get snapped. Award-winning speech, you'll hear consecutive claps. The bars you hearing are far superior. Your bars is amateur, softer than carpeted car interior. Made you eat dog shit and caught malaria. You getting dog walked in the bark and scaring ya. I'm a rot mix, part pit terrier, coffin barrier. No people across your area. Next time you go to Denny's, they gon' hawk spit and put armpit hair in your omelet. Ha ha ha. You see me smoking them like we with opium. He's so pussy, you'll see fallopian tubes hanging out when the heater open them. We don't believe your culture when you not really Swahili. You Ethiopian. We observe the lies stop. You never went to Africa, heard the tribe talk. Wants us to believe he's Swahili so bad he bought a herd of livestock. Starting a farm that he built from the ground. And that makes sense, cause his 600-pound bitch paying the rent for the crib that he living in now. So he already got experience milking a cow. Up here trying to battle a legend with your passive-aggressive ass-kissing methods. None of that shit that you rapping effective. That's why you got 10,000 battles with 37 views as a collective. This fucking sack-swinging faggot been in the chat sniveling, ass-kissing, to the point he got chapped lip skin. Why the fuck you thought the event was canceled? Why you twisting our words? And why your bitch so fucking fat, she can't even sit on your lap, so you posted a video sitting on hers. You a bitch, you need to face the shit. You a bitch in this battle. You a bitch in the chat too. You even the bitch in your relationship. Fuck out of here.
That concludes our main event. For the red corner, we scored bar structure at a 9, Maltese 10, 10 believability.
Notice the colors, red, blue.
9 cadence and 10 for originality.
Red
for a
team's
total
gonna
of
take
58.
this, aka
In
Fluent.
the blue corner, we scored 10 in bar structure, Maltese 9, believability 9,
extra point, gonna edge him
wordplay 10,
out.
cadence 10, originality 9 for a total of 57, giving the edge to the red team.
Yeah. You know, I agree with that. And the votes are in, and the votes agree with that. So congratulations to Fluent going 1-0 in Underground XBL. Good battle there, man. I'm glad that it came out. For a while, I thought we weren't even going to hear it, and it was just going to be something shelved. 10 years later, we're going to hear from it or something. But it's cemented. It's in the books. We have our winners of our first event, XBL. I appreciate everybody tuning in. I didn't want to go an hour, but it looks like we are getting real close to an hour. So we're going to be right on the hour mark on final round. My final thoughts, I think that the judges got it right. I think the judges were right. I think the production got it wrong. I think that the color coordinating and stuff was a little confusing. That's something that they can work on. I do like the blue versus red. It's not some weird colors. I like the background drops. I'd like to see some artist-made background drops. I think that would be pretty dope to add. The music was dope. I can't wait to see who the new or the next battle disc is going to be. I think that was great. Obviously, we'll run it back with Top the Rap Chain. Brock will have to defend it. And I thought Brock did a great job. I know Brock fought to get to that. I mean, he battled Toxic. I think E45, if I remember correctly. There was a lot of people that battled to get up there. And, one thing that Lit had on his side has always been the popular vote. So for him to give up so easily, man, I mean, that was kind of disappointing. But other than that, man, I thought production was great. I liked the cuts. I liked the way that it was put together. I wasn't a fan of having to do the two. I wish everything was just in one program. That would have been nice. So with respect, XBL2, I hope that everybody gets their shit together and we don't have controversy. We got a lot of good talent on UG Radio. If you've not heard UG Radio, go to ugradio.online. It's a website. You can submit music. You can optimize your tracks for radio quality. You can add tags so people who know or listen know who you are, because it's underground, man. You're not hearing Britney Spears and all this mainstream bullshit. So, UG Radio has done a really good job this past year as we close this out and we head to the award ceremony. Again, a lot of good artists, a lot of awards up for grabs. The show will be February 4th. I know that's a little bit out, but that gives all the winners a chance in January to put it together. I think it'll be a great show. And then we got Mondays, man. I'm going to be on here podcasting every Monday. You know, we got Wake and Bake. We're going to hear the hot tracks that drop on UG Radio. We're going to hear some surprise tracks. I mean, we got this cooking. We got it rolling. UG Radio hit over 100K. We're looking at possibly ending over 15,000 on the website, which was not only a year ago. So, you know, good movement. This month alone, over 1,000 hit already. I think we're teetering in the 940 something, almost there. So I'm sure after this we'll hit that. It's been a great, and I'm appreciative of everybody at UG, the team, the developers, especially the game developers, the beats that we got on there for VIP. If you guys do not have VIP, listen, it's $26. You get unlimited beats, you get unlimited tags, you get your own custom tag, you get accolades, you get you don't have to pay to get on a podcast. All your tracks go straight in if you want a track to play. I mean, there's just so many amenities that come in there for that $26. I think it's a wonderful deal. I have it myself personally. Lots of good beats, man. I'm cooking up fourth one actually. The new ones they said there was a beat in there is pretty dope. Those are commercial beats, man. You could use them anywhere, everywhere. You're not gonna get in trouble. You can make money off of them. That's what UG Radio is about, is making money for that that underground artist. So much love to everybody with UG. Much love to Fluent, Knoski for making this happen. Punch God, Frequency to God, thanks for coming over and doing that. Realm Israel, Elevated Mental, E45, Brock Damien, Lit MC. I am your host, Insane. I'm out this bitch. Y'all have a wonderful day.